But did we already look at that one?
Yeah, we did.
There we go.
There we go.
Now we're going to talk about something that's near and dear to your heart, the military.
Mm-hmm.
Because apparently there's this new thing where these chicks are allowed to get away with anything they want. Because, I don't know, do you think weak woke-tard leadership might be a problem here?
I think the weak woke-tard leadership has a lot to do with this, and fear.
Yeah.
Because maybe there's commanders out there that don't want to take action because if they're accused of sexual harassment or they get Me Too'd, their career's over too.
Yeah, or if you're one of these chicks and you walk into your superior officer's office and you find them with a dog mask on, you suddenly realize, you know what?
I'm good.
I think I'm good.
Yep.
I think I can go and strip while I'm still enlisted in my off-duty hours.
I mean, in my opinion, she's got to be an E5 or below. All right? She's got a lot of ink. And you have to pay for that on your own dime. The military won't cover that.
And these women, I don't understand what it is. It doesn't seem to matter whether the military, regular chicks, TikTok thoughts, Instagram whores, whatever, they all look the same.
Mm-hmm.
They all got the stupid lip injections and they have way too much ink. I mean, she's got an owl flying out of her cooch.
Yeah, and
good thing they're nocturnal.
But the thing is, if she's doing this in uniform,
yeah,
that's a big no. Now, there's a thing called conduct unbecoming. Mm-hmm. Mostly that is applied to officers.
Yeah.
I mean, they could, do an Article 15 and make her life difficult in that regard.
Yep. And she's flagrant about this.
But if she's making enough money, there are regulations that allow for the military to give her a general discharge so she can continue her her civilian
Would
career.
you rather serve your country or dance naked?
Well, like, for instance, while I was I had 3 soldiers who had basically their fathers die and leave them $2 or $3 or more $1 million.
Well, there you go.
And literally they fill out the packet. I need to get out because I have to take care of all this, blah, blah, blah. And they eventually got their wish. Of course, they were on their first enlistment, and it wasn't a big loss to the military, but I mean that is an option they could do too. I mean, if she has 291,500 fans,
I'm sure none of those people are bots, by the way.
Yeah, well, but the thing is, if
like on TikTok, 291,000 fans, but on InstaTwat only 26,000.
Yeah,
so TikTok we know is bot heaven.
But if 1,000 of them are giving her $10 a month.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she goes and she dances naked at a local bar, from what I understand. U.S. Navy sailor reminding us why service members and TikTok don't mix. Jaden Ortiz currently serves in the Navy, has pretty active TikTok. It's 291,000 fans, 26,000 Instagram followers. She pulls double duty after hours, trading in her camis and workspace for racy attire and a pole. Moonlighting as a stripper, she has drawn adoration and loads of extra cash, emphasis on loads, from various clubs, but has also drawn criticism from people who are shocked that she has not run afoul of the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
Yeah,
now, with videos like this,
it's
you could have a problem.
More than likely, she'll get a bar of reenlistment, and as soon as her enlistment's done, she's out.
Yeah. And she says here that she claims her command doesn't have a problem with the side gig, nor do they seem to have a problem with her performing seductive TikToks while in uniform.
Guess what?
Weak leadership.
No. Now that this is out there, they're going to have a problem now.
A big problem.
The 5-sided building where the 30-pound brain lives is going to get on the phone, call somebody, and then he's going to pick up a phone and call somebody, and it's going to go down the phone tree until it gets to your battalion commander. And when he picks up the phone, you can expect your life to change.
Yes. And she's gotten to that point now where she believes that she's invincible. Check out this comment right here. My unit is very supportive and applauds me for getting my bag. The fact that y'all are mad is embarrassing. We're going to see who's embarrassed pretty soon now that this is out in the open.
For now.
Now,
listen, when I was, I literally had the IG and public affairs from the Pentagon come and talk to me because of my YouTube channel.
Yeah, naturally. But then you passed it off as therapy, and the guy's like, I can get away with
Yeah, I
that.
can work with that because I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't in uniform. I wasn't bad mouthing the military.
Yeah.
I wasn't talking bad about the government. I was ripping apart hose thoughts and feminism.
Yep.
That's it. And making funny jokes and talking about the dry erase board stuff.
Yeah. We waited until you retired to get political.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think the closest that we got to it was the 2016 election reactions, and that was pretty much it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. But, it is what it is. That was the last, 2016 to 2018 was my last 2.5 years.
Yep. I remember. I was there. But, unfortunately, the Navy sailor isn't the only one jumping ship, if you know what I mean. Airmen used free surgery from the Air Force to end up on the infamous couch. Mm-hmm. If you want to look up the video yourself, it is called From Air Force to Anal.
Yep.
I wish I was making that up.
Now, listen, we were talking about before the show started, and I'm very familiar with this. All right. So we were at war for 20 years. While you're at war, people get burned, blown up, cut, shot. They get disfigured. So the military maintains, a bunch of cosmetic surgeons to assist in this stuff. Now, back in the day, and apparently up until this current time, you could get cosmetic procedures done, and they're usually free, and it was a trade-off. They were giving you the free cosmetic crap so their surgeons can get experience. Now, what she did once she got out of the service, I don't care. That's her business. She did so with a free set of titties that the taxpayer paid for. But, I don't begrudge her that part at all. But, if she wants to become a casting couch queen, that's her business.
Yeah, I guess one way to put it. So, yep, she got the boob job, and in the video clips that I saw on her twatter, she seems to favor the rhinestone butt plug.
Yep.
Yeah, while the other hole is getting
Massaged.
plumbed from the inside out.
It's getting massaged.
Yeah, you got to snake the drain once in a while to make sure it doesn't get all clogged up.
She's getting a internal massage with a delivery to the warehouse at the end.
And if you guys want to look her up, Jenna LaRose, and you can post all of the juicy tidbits in the BigTow.tv chat because that's how we roll around here.
Yep.
U.S. Air Force veteran got more than a ribbon rack on her chest. Hey-o. Thanks to her military service, she's launching her adult entertainment career from an all-too-familiar sofa. Listed on her social media as an adult actress and dancer at Deja Vu Los Angeles, previously served in the Air Force. Now, this one is actually discharged.
Yeah.
So it's fine. She can do whatever the hell she
Yeah,
wants.
I mean, you do.
I just think it's hilarious that they're using taxpayer dollars to give these people tits, and then they go and then I suppose that they're doing great things with them in the line of duty.
Well, I'm sure there are some women out there who had a tit blown off here and there. They need
True
to fix
story,
it.
yeah. I'm sure there's some duty on the end of that butt plug when she pulled
Oh,
it
yeah,
out.
yeah.
So, according to I love how they put interview in quotes. She conducted with an industry producer in her first video. LaRose got her generous bosoms courtesy of the U.S. taxpayer. So the taxpayers paid for those? Yes, she replied. Scene was dubbed, like I said, Air Force to Anal.
I don't understand why they put an asterisk
Wow.
there. Anal isn't like a bad word.
No. And so, you got a lot of attention in the Air Force, didn't you? The casting guy asks her. Honestly, yes. A lot of people still keep in touch with me. Oh, I'm sure they do.
I'm sure they do.
I'm sure a lot of them reached out and touched you in the line of duty.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I keep in contact with many, many individuals I served with.
Yep.
Most of them are out now, but still.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, this woman's Twitter is already filled to the brim, just like her, with videos and clips from her content. I did a peek for research purposes only, of course. I can't show them while we're on YouTube. In fact, I can't show them anywhere, but you are more than welcome to take a look.
Yeah. Yeah. She's filled to the rim.
Yeah.
All of
Yeah. She needs a good rim job to clean that out. And, of course, this reminds me of another chick that we covered on the show. It's even mentioned in this article, Kaylee Gunner, who was a human resources specialist in the Army, who also got her boob job taken care of through TRICARE. And now she is in the adult entertainment industry as well.
Yeah, human resources, I believe that's a clerk typist, and then
Yeah.
they send them to an additional training after they show up.
Yep. And if you search for this one, Kaylee Gunner, the first thing that shows up is Orn Payhub. I can't show you that, but I can show you her Instatwat.
There
so
it
you can
is.
get an idea of what the American taxpayers have footed the bill for. My guess is they footed the bill for these, and everything else was all afterwards, because these women become obsessed with plastic surgery once they start. It's like worse than tattoos, for crying out loud.
Well, I mean, it's kind of a form of body dysmorphia, I would think.
I would think that you are correct on that one, yeah. These people hate who they are inside, and then they want to try to change the outside so that it's more beautiful, but in the end, the outside winds up matching the inside. Have you seen the teen mom chick, Farrah Abraham, recently?
No.
Oh, my God.
Why, is she train wreck?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, holy shit, it is bad.
We're talking, fat grenade bad?
No, not talking about that. We're talking so much freaking plastic surgery. She's like these other chicks that we're going to be covering in a minute. She looks like she's been assembled from spare parts. Nothing looks like it goes together.
Frankenbitch.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Franken Weenie. That's what got her into this situation in the first place. That's why she was a teen mom. And then, of course, she decided that her first scene was going to be an anal scene with, what's his name, James Dean?
I don't know their
I don't know.
I don't watch enough porn to know.
I love how she's like, she released it as her sex tape. It's like, okay, everybody knows who this frickin' douchebag is.
I mean, I don't watch enough porn to know people's names.
I don't either, but like I remember I saw him in this movie that was from the guy who like wrote Taxi Driver, Paul Schrader. It was called The Canyons. Lindsay Lohan was in it. The movie's a stunningly bad piece of shit, and he's one of the worst things about it. You make Lindsay Lohan look good, bruh, and that's saying something. Wow.
I don't know, man. All I could say is this. A lot of people go into the military for the benefits they could get while they're in and after. Most people will do the military for the GI Bill benefits. And if they could get free cosmetic stuff along the way, why not?
Yeah.
And I'm sure they're doing bottom surgeries, for free. And I'm sure they're working out just great, because most of the Army doctors, let's just say, they were not at the top of their class.
I'm not going to say a word.
Yeah, they're at best, you're going to get a C+ surgeon.
Yep.
If you need something intricate and crazy, good luck.
Yeah.
Other than, gunshot wounds and setting bones and stuff like that.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Pop for Supporters Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the Meat Gazer box.